In the darkest regions of the galaxy, silence was feared more than war. Entire civilizations survived by staying loud. Massive engines, bright cities, constant communication. Noise meant strength. But there was one species that moved differently. Humans. At first, nobody considered them dangerous. They were smaller than the war species. They lacked giant fleets. They avoided unnecessary conflict. Even during negotiations, humans stayed calm. The Galactic Council believed humanity would eventually become another weak civilization, lost in the endless systems of space. They were wrong, because humans understood something the rest of the galaxy ignored: patience. While other species fought for territory, humans studied. While empires wasted resources on war, humans built silent technology: quiet ships, invisible satellites, engines that barely produced detectable energy. No one noticed, and that was exactly how humans wanted it. Years passed. The galaxy became unstable. Trade routes collapsed. Pirate factions spread across deep space. Entire colonies disappeared without warning. The Council demanded immediate military action, but every major empire was exhausted. Too many wars, too many losses. Then came the Shadow Fleet, an unknown force. Black ships drifting through space without communication, without signals, without negotiation. Planets vanished after their arrival. No survivors, no messages, only silence. Fear spread across the galaxy faster than light. Every species prepared for extinction. And during the emergency meeting of the Galactic Council, humans remained calm. No panic, no shouting, no threats, just silence. The alien leaders became furious. How are humans not afraid? What are they hiding? Then the human representative finally stood up and quietly said, "We have already encountered them before." The room froze. Entire civilizations had lost fleets against the Shadow Fleet. But humans had already seen them? The human continued. 30 years ago, one of their ships entered our solar system. We studied it, we learned from it, and we prepared. For the first time in galactic history, the Council became afraid of humans. Because humans were never reacting. Humans were waiting. The emergency alarm suddenly activated. The Shadow Fleet had arrived near the central systems. Thousands of black ships surrounded the outer colonies. Entire planets lost communication within minutes. The Council demanded a united attack. But their fleets failed immediately. Missiles vanished. Weapons shut down. Navigation systems collapsed. Panic consumed the galaxy. And then humanity finally moved. No giant speeches, no dramatic warnings, only quiet action. Human ships emerged from deep space. Small, dark, silent. At first, alien commanders laughed. These tiny ships cannot stop the Shadow Fleet. But then something impossible happened. The black enemy vessels stopped moving, one by one. Entire fleets frozen in space. No explosions, no visible weapons, only silence. The human fleet slowly advanced. The Shadow Fleet attempted to retreat, but escape was impossible. Human technology had evolved far beyond anything the galaxy understood. Not because humans were stronger, but because humans observed, adapted, waited. The battle ended without destruction. Within hours, the Shadow Fleet disappeared completely. The galaxy was saved, but the Council still had one terrifying question. How? The human commander finally answered. We learned that the Shadow Fleet depends entirely on synchronized communication. So we built silence. Silence. Not weapons. Not bigger ships. Not fear. Silence became humanity's greatest defense. The entire galaxy changed after that day. Humans were no longer viewed as weak or peaceful. They became something far more dangerous. Predictable species could be defeated. Aggressive species could be controlled. But humans stayed calm while preparing for problems nobody else noticed. And that terrified the galaxy. Years later, a famous warning spread across every major star system. If humans become silent, be very afraid. Because silence no longer meant weakness. Silence meant humanity was already thinking 10 steps ahead. And somewhere in the endless darkness of space, human ships continued drifting quietly through the stars, watching, learning, waiting. The end.